everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made these HD eyes like I did for my official Outlawed Magic trailer. As you guys can see, I currently have that skin on. I have face skin on like I did in the trailer. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I did it, and it's going to be a little mini tutorial. I just want to preface two things. First things first, to add the skin into Minecraft, you need a mod called More Player Models, so that you can actually put your skin into Minecraft and you can actually see the skin. You're also going to need to know some sort of art type of skill. I don't have the best type of art skills, to be honest, but as long as you have a little bit of understanding, that works too. But if you don't know how to draw or don't have that patience and stuff, you can commission people to do it, but do know that it will probably cost more. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it. First things first, for this tutorial, I'm going to be using MediBang Paint Pro as my program. You can use other ones, not sure which ones you can use, but it doesn't have to be that one. I personally enjoy it because it is a free program, and yeah, so let's go into MediBang Pro. So now that we are in MediBang Pro, when you first open the program, it'll probably give you a bunch of ads. You can just close this tab, it doesn't really matter. So first thing first is you're going to want to click up here where it says File, and you're going to click Open, or you can use the keybinds that it says here, being Control O. Click it and drag in the skin that you want. For this sake, I'm just going to use my normal skin and then click Open. Once you have it, it should be this. To zoom in and zoom out, it's going to be pulling back on your scroll wheel will be zoom in, and pulling to zoom out, it will be pulling forward or pushing forward. Not sure if that makes sense, but yeah. So before you start drawing, you're going to want to change the image size, because these are going to be pixels, so you're going to just draw one pixel at a time, and that's not what we want. We want to have multiple pixels, because HD skins is a combination of lots of pixels. So what you're going to want to do is you want to click Edit, and you're going to click Image Size. When you're here, I recommend putting this at 4096 or 4096. Make sure it's on pixels. Everything else you don't have to change. If you want to play around with it, you can, but we're gonna keep it like this, and we're just gonna click OK. It should automatically zoom you in. Just zoom out, and if you look carefully at the pixels, let's zoom in, you can see that this one thing used to be just 2 pixels, which was this one and this one, but now it's consisting of even smaller pixels. If it looks like that, you should be good. So this is now the drawing part. So there's a few different ways you can do this. I'm going to start with this green eye. There's a few tools you can use, being this one, which is the lasso tool. How the lasso tool works is just select an area and bring it out, and do that, and everything you selected should be filled in. And if you're wondering how to get rid of it, just click again. You can either use that, or you can use this paint block. I'm not really sure what this is called, and it's painting it, and you can just do that. If you do something like this and you want to get rid of it without clicking this button up here, all you have to do is Command Z and it'll just delete it. So that works. So before we do the actual art, what we want to do is we want to add a layer. Adding layers is going to help us when doing this. So the first thing we're going to do is add the layer, and we're gonna get a white. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using the paint square thing, because I think it's easier, but yeah. So I'm gonna grab my white, and I'm going to grab the white part of the eye just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. I like to do another layer, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the green eye, and I'm going to do the same thing. If your character has two different eyes, I recommend making another layer and doing the same thing for the second eye color. But that is just my recommendation. If it's two of the same colors, then you can just do the eyes on the same layer. But since my character has two different eyes, I'm gonna do two different layers. So now that we have this, we're gonna go to our outer part, whatever this thing is called. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna call this the white part of the eye. Now that we have the white part of the eye done, we're gonna click Protect Alpha. Just click that. This is alpha lock, meaning anything that we draw on the outside, you can see I'm drawing on the outside. If I click the brush, if I draw like out here, I try to draw here, it will not. So this is what we want. We're gonna use the gradient tool for this. The gradient tool helps a lot. You can just draw it by hand and then use the Gaussian blur, but I think this is the best option. All you have to do is grab white, and then where it has these two little boxes, click the second one and grab a like gray color or whatever color you want. I use gray personally. I do like this color. And then all you have to do is make like a little line going down, and it'll automatically do a gradient. You can make it go farther, darker, but I like it like this. This looks good. And I'm going to do that with the eyes as well. So I'm going to eyedrop it, grab the green, and I'm going to grab green on both the little boxes and then make one of them darker. I think like that's pretty good. I'm going to grab the blur looking, I'm going to grab the blur tool. I really don't know what to call it. I just call it that. And now it's blurred. I'm going to make it maybe a little farther like that, And we're going to do the same thing with the other side. As you guys can see, now that we have this, we can go on to the actual details on the eye. So I'm going to focus on the green eye. So I'm going to make another layer, and I'm going to use the select tool to select the green part of the eye, just like so. You can do it a different way. I just like this way better. Now the design is honestly up to everyone, but this is just the way I do it. I like my eyes to be pretty simple and easy. Now you could just draw like this, but the brush might be a little too big for your liking, so you can either make it smaller using the scroll wheel or by clicking the little circles here, which decides on the brush. For example, I think I'm going to do 10. I think 10 is a really good brush size. So I'm just going to do the eyes how I normally do it. I do like little spheres like this. Like that's probably good. I like that. I normally like to do each part, like each detail of the eye on separate layers. You could do it on each of the same layer, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to do each detail on a separate layer. I'm going to make a separate layer, and I'm going to grab a lighter color, and I'm going to do the little highlights I like to do on the top. It might take you a few tries, don't get worried. It's normal, especially if you're not used to drawing with a mouse. But yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. I'm gonna make one final layer, and I'm gonna change the white. Change it to white, and I'm gonna do like the little like shiny parts, like the highlights. just like that, and then I'm gonna make it smaller, and I'm gonna do the second one. I personally like to do that, and if I zoom it out, it should look like this. I personally like it, but I want the colors to change, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So I don't exactly want the colors to be like this, so I'm going to go to the bottom one, this thing right here that I drew, and I'm going to go here where it says blending, and I'm going to make this add. This is just going to make it brighter, and I'm going to turn down the opacity to like maybe 30-ish, 38. And then for the top one, I'm going to change the opacity down quite a lot, just like that. I think that's good. And that should look a lot better. You can play around with it. I normally like to have it at a good size. I think like that's pretty good. And if you want to see how it's going to look, you can zoom out and kind of see if it's too much, if it's too little. Have fun, honestly. Just play around with it, see what you like. I personally like this. But yeah, now I'm going to quickly do the other side. Okay, so now that I've done the other eye, you guys could see there I didn't actually draw it. What I did is I copied another layer of each thing and I just changed the color. This can work if you have each thing separate, or you can just draw it again. I just like to copy and paste it on the other side and change the color because that just seems easier. But now I'm going to show you guys how to do this little highlight if you decide to do the highlights. I actually want to add little hearts to the highlight, so I'm gonna do just a quick little highlight here. I think I'm gonna do a little heart. I think that looks really cute. Let's see, let me try and get like a decent looking heart. Think like, let's do a little bit like, okay, that's okay. That's quite decent. Okay, so now that we added the little heart, because I thought that would look better. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you can duplicate the layer here. We're just gonna click duplicate. Now, if we were to move it with this button here, we could move it here. Personally, you could do this, but I like to flip it and make it so both highlights are like on the inner side of the eye. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but if you want to flip it, what you have to do is click layer, click rotate, and then do flip horizontally. You're probably like, oh, where did it go? It's actually just over here. Honestly, I'm not sure why, but in a lot of art programs, whenever you flip something, it'll send it like on the other side of the canvas. It's very strange, but not sure why it does that. All you have to do is bring it over like I did, and then just adjust it to where you want it. For example, this is how it is, and I really like that, so I'm going to keep it like that. So once you are done and you want to upload your skin, all you have to do is click File, Save As. It's going to send you to the file. You can choose where you want it. I'm just going to keep it in this file for now. It's fine. You can name it whatever you want, so I'm just gonna put normal skin HD. Before you click save, make sure to change the file type as a PNG. Do not save it as a MediBang Paint Pro or the program you're using. Your skin needs to be a PNG to work. It's weird. Do not save it like that. All you have to do then is click save, and then this thing should show up. Just click OK, and then make sure to save it as a transparent file. because it's going to be a Minecraft skin, and Minecraft skins need a transparent background. So just click transparent PNG and click OK. Now let me go to Minecraft to show you guys how to put on the skin. As you guys can see, I now have Discord open. So I like to have a little channel where I can send myself stuff like this. I have all the skins that I sent myself. This works for me, but whatever works for you. All you have to do is click the plus and then upload your file. So I'm going to quickly upload my skin that we just made. There we go. Once it's there, just click enter, and then there. So what you're going to want to do is, once you have your skin uploaded into Discord, click it and then click open in browser. Once you click open in browser, something like this should show up. Once you have that, right click and this little menu should show up. Click copy image address. Click that and then go back into Minecraft. We are here in Minecraft, and what a beautiful timing that we got. So all you have to do is, once you have the more player models installed, the base keybind, I'm pretty sure is going to be F12, so just click F12, and you can see here I have a bunch of skins, but I'm currently using the 1.12.2 version. It might look a little different between versions, but pretty same concept. Just click the add button, and then up here where it says GUI new, just name it whatever you want. So I'm going to put normal skin HD. Then click done. You don't need to click any of these. Don't click any, just keep it on normal and then click done. Then you're going to click edit. For you guys, this is going to be empty. Just command paste the copy image address that we did from Discord or from Imager, depending on what you decide to use. Now, do not click the select. For some reason, when you click select, it breaks your game and it crashes. Just click the X. Now, for me, it just loaded automatically, but if your skin doesn't show up, just click config and click reload skin a few times, and then click exit and it should load, but for me, it does it automatically. And now I have my skin with HD eyes. Super cute and super easy. I hope this tutorial was able to help some people out, and if you like these tutorials, please let me know, and I'm more than happy to make some more tutorials for you guys. But in the meantime, this is one of the few tutorials I will be doing. If you guys have any questions, feel free to answer them in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye.